Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. As always, we have our three piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box also. And that being said, I will leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the green moss agate gaming controller, then this one is for you. So the gaming controller is a recent purchase from Jackson. Obviously he likes to play a couple of games on the weekends, so he chose this one yesterday at a psychic expo we went to. And he decided this would be group 1's crystal. So it come with a little card here about green moss agate, which I'll read to you, but it's also a message within itself that it is a gaming controller. For some of you, you may feel like, I got a lot of different things this could mean, and take it however it resonates. You may have your own message on what this means for you. But I felt like, first of all, like maybe you're in the control seat of your life. You're the one in control of things and the way things are changing for you. There's a lot of interesting energy here right now. Not all of it is easy. Some of it is challenging, but a lot of it is beautiful and very private and personal and healing. So with the gaming controller, it could be, like you're feeling like you're in control of the way things are going right now. For some of you, you may be having more time for play and feeling like there's more fun. For some of you, this could be a message of having that balance between work and play, that sort of message. For some of you, gaming might be something you do to relax, or it might be something that you really enjoy, or it might be something you maybe do too much of and need to come back into a balance, or who knows what the message might be. But there's a lot there that it could be with the beautiful gaming controller of moss agate. So it says here, moss agate is known for stabilizing the aura, keeping you grounded and connected to the earth. It shields you against negative energies and encourages growth, fertility, abundance, creativity and optimism. Moss agate brings a sense of balance and well-being, and I can see that in your reading here. There is some negative energy that you are shielding yourself against. There is definitely a lot of growth here, abundance, really good things coming, new things being nurtured to life. It's quite a beautiful reading for you, group 1. So let's jump straight in. Some of the energy on the table here is Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces. I can see here. First of all, I'm coming down with a little something, so if my voice sounds off, it's just, there's something trying to catch on to me, and I have a robust immune system, is what I'm telling myself, and lots of good remedies to try and help keep it at bay. But anyway, let's jump in. So in the past energy for group 1, we have the 4 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 8 of Wands. And so here what I'm seeing is beautiful changes within the home space. Some of you may have moved homes. Some of you may be redecorating, organizing, cleaning, clearing. Maybe there's a deepening commitment in your relationship or within the home space. There's something here that's very home-based right now, very 4th house. For some of you, you may be looking to travel soon. With the 8 of Wands here, there's definitely this indication with a motorbike that somebody's maybe leaving home. Maybe you're like about to get ready to go somewhere, but for the most part, home is a very beautiful and sacred space for you right now. And there's definitely this deepening of something in the home. You're feeling, it feels really nice. It feels gentle. There's the Lovers here. This could be a beautiful partnership that is blossoming or that is being nurtured within the home. Maybe it's to do with parenting. Maybe it's, like I said, redecorating, organizing, or moving home, which can be stressful as well. With the 8 of Wands, could be a lot going on for some of you. The 8 of Wands kind of feels like, when I'm looking at this now, like there's nice things, but then there's something else that's kind of got your attention or needs your attention, or like I'm getting this message that like life keeps rolling on, so there's not enough time for the break you might be wanting right now. If you're wanting a break, you may be needing a bit of rest time or wanting to just savor the moments and take it slowly, but life is really happening at a rapid pace right now. So as we progress into the week ahead, we have got the Page of Swords. Now with this energy, I've straight away felt this defensive energy here. So you may be dealing with someone, a group of people, or a situation where you feel like you need to get all your ducks in a row or protect yourself, protect your energy. I just saw 444, so there's like some sort of security and foundation that you're trying to build upon, and you want to really protect that and nurture it. Maybe you're doing everything you can to learn about, I don't know what this is. Is it a relationship? Is it a new study? Is it something? Your career seems to be highlighted in this reading as well. Your success in the world, what it is you want for yourself. Like I really see this hunger and desire for more growth, and yeah, this is a really nice energy. Like yes, there's a defensive tether in this card, so you may be dealing with someone or something, but there's also a lot of passion. I know it's not a wand, but there's this passion there. And curiosity is this card. It's all about curiosity, but I'm getting this more of a passion feeling, like you desire more information, you want to know. It feeds your soul, if it feeds your psyche, which is interesting actually, because you've got the goddess Psyche we'll go to in a minute. Something that feeds your psyche, you're wanting to learn more about. Maybe you're learning a new craft, or you're putting time into something that helps sort of expand your world. You have the Ace of Swords here as well, so there's definitely new information coming in for you this week. You're learning new things, you're having really inspiring conversations with people or somebody. You are getting clarity around what it is you need to do or decisions you're making. There's a lot of like big choices happening at the moment. Maybe they're just within yourself, maybe they're big choices within your life, but there's definitely a lot of thoughts and understanding and curiosity and exploring the mind, and having really stimulating chats and conversations, like lots of conversations around you at the moment that are really stimulating. I'm getting, so you have this Seven of Wands next, and again with that defensive energy, maybe you're really feeling like you have to defend your truth, or maybe you've spoken your truth to somebody and they're not comfortable with it, or there's definitely this energy this week where you might be dealing with some stuff or a person that's like a bit of an adversary, or you're going to have to really stand up for yourself, protect your energy. I'm getting like a non-engage vibe here, like because the truth isn't right here next to you, so it's like you know you're good, you know you're doing the right thing, you're not hurting anybody, that sort of thing. So if somebody has a problem, it's kind of just their problem, and you're going to have to let it be their problem. I feel like something might be said from you, I'm actually feeling this week, where you, like I kind of get you putting your foot down a bit. With just the clenched fist I'm seeing in this one, it's like, here is my truth and I'm not going to back down, or I'm not going to accept whatever. Like there's something here about a little bit of like oomph, strength in what it is you're saying to somebody, or what it is you're believing in, or going for, or there's like a lot of conviction here from you. So later into the week ahead, we've got the King of Pentacles, feeling very abundant, feeling like you've got it all. Things are really nice. I can really feel like, there's challenge, but a lot of this energy, like it sits above the pleasure card, and the King of Pentacles can be, it can definitely be connected to pleasure. Let's actually go straight in. Let's go straight into pleasure for you. Let's go into pleasure. Savor your life, each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down and experiencing each of your senses. Taste your food with gusto. Inhale the scents of the world around you. Enjoy the colors and textures of your life. This is truly a stop and smell the roses card. Embrace your sensuality. Move in languid way. Let pleasure be your password into every intimate part of your life. Allow your life to be less about productive and more about enjoying each moment with verve. And a radiant energy will flow through you in all directions of your life. And I just see how he's just sitting his throne. He has it all around him. You've already made a lot of success as you sit right here, right now in this moment. Of course, there's more to come. You strive for more. You're very hungry for knowledge. You're somebody who's very passionate and open-minded and expanded, and there's going to be more of that. But even like that's exciting and wonderful, but it's over there. And right now you've got enough. You do. And there's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot to sit with. And I really am enjoying your energy this week, group 1. Like, it's beautiful. So you may find yourself just, and this is midweek, by the way, or like a little towards the end of the week, and you may find yourself just like sitting and looking around and just like, yeah, this is nice. Like, I'm abundant. I can afford to pay the bills and maybe buy something nice, or I can see the treasure around me and in the relationships around me. I have the energy and time and capacity to nurture the people I love, spending more time with the pets, and maybe getting some gardening done. Who knows? This is earth energy. You may feel very successful. We've got the career card here as well. There's something about your career that may be growing. You may feel like it's you're just happy with where you're at in some sense. With the 7 of Wands, I'm kind of being pulled back to that now that I'm holding the career card. So there may be some things around your career you wish were different, or you find a little challenging, or you're like, there's something there. Maybe you're struggling with a certain person within that you work with, or your boss or something, I don't know. There's some sort of struggle there, but for the most part, you know it's okay. As things need to change, they will. There is a lot of prosperity here. Later into the week ahead, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. It's really beautiful. I feel like with the King of Pentacles before that, actually, like, you're helping somebody. You're providing maybe security or support for somebody. You're working together with somebody. You're very giving, very generous this week. You've got the capacity to be. We have art here. Somebody is doing a portrait of somebody here. So there may be something to do with art in your weekend, or something you're doing. There's a collaboration here. There's a teamwork. There's coming together with people. There's working together with people. Literally gifts given here as well. Some of you may be buying a gift for somebody and giving it. Some of you may be receiving a gift. You're feeling a lot of generosity in your spirit. You're really enjoying the groups of people you work with or connect with over the weekend. It's really, really nice give and take flow. It's beautiful. I love it. It feels good. A nice week. It's got its normal life challenges, but overall a beautiful week with lots to be grateful for. And then in the area of challenge, you have the 6 of Swords and Hanged Man. So the challenge right now is probably like, well, it kind of, they sit together quite well, don't they? In that you might be feeling like, I don't know, sometimes you might feel like the past has a bit of a hold on you, or the position you're in right now is a little bit hard to really get out of, or it's taking its time to move forward into a more calm place with something that you feel stuck with. There's something you feel stuck to, there's not much you can do about it, you have to just surrender, and sometimes you might find it a little tricky to surrender. Sometimes you might find it a little tricky to let go of the mental baggage that attaches to this issue that makes you feel bound up. The challenge might be sometimes just shifting your perception around this situation or person or whatever it is that helps you view things differently and helps you move forward in such a way that I'm just hearing beckons the future. So it's like there's something on the horizon for you that you are moving towards, and maybe you can't fully see it clearly. Maybe you still feel like clouded by some other things or what's going on, but as time goes on, you're going to see there's something really good here for you on the horizon with regards to this challenge and something you feel stuck with. Like, it's all going to work out for you. I'm getting a lot of encouragement in this reading. In what will help with the challenge, we have the Queen of Swords and the 6 of Wands. And I straight away heard with good, strong boundaries and leaning into your past experiences with whatever it may be, your career, yourself, your life, your habits, your choices, or people and relationships. Having strong boundaries and drawing on your past experiences and using that experience to navigate the future and make choices for yourself, maybe very assertive choices, and just keep shining. That's the thing here. Just keep shining your beautiful light. Believe in yourself. Believe in your choices. Look at her. She knows where she's going. You're moving towards success. You really, really are. And there may be areas where you feel like, yeah, there's challenge, adversary, and people like that don't fully support your vision, but that's their problem. Like, you are off on your way. Keep showing your work to the world. Keep shining who you are. showing yourself to the world. Don't hide away in the shadows. Let yourself be seen. Make moves that put you in the public eye. And really believe in it. I'm getting like a bit of a fly your freak flag, and if that's necessary, if that relates for you, if that resonates, like, just believe in your unique imprint on the world and let it grow, let it shine. I feel like coming to the underlying energy here, it is the Four of Cups. So some situation in your world right now, you may, like, it's the Six of Swords, Hanged Man is there. It's kind of similar with this. It's like that combination can mean this card, where Spirit's actually offering you a beautiful blessing, and you may be sometimes consumed by things that haven't worked out. Maybe feeling a little bored with a situation, not realizing there's actually a blessing right there on the horizon for you. You may be feeling like I'm hearing the word glum about something. Yeah. Queen of Wands is underneath that. And there's a lot of inspiration around you. I'm getting this Queen of Wands to be someone that inspires you. But it's also your own personal power, stepping into leadership. It comes back to the Queen of Swords too. Like, I feel like this is a very self-empowered move you're making, or self-empowered time of your life, or it's a time to be self-empowered. Now, in the area of what you don't see coming, we have the Nine of Wands, Death and Temperance reverse, and this is where it feels very personal and private for you. So with the Nine of Wands, this is typically the wounded warrior. It's somebody who feels battle weary and exhausted by old fights and old demons and old situations. There's some things where you just can't be bothered dealing with it anymore, potentially. You want to protect yourself, you want to protect your loved ones or your energy. Coming back to the moss agate for some reason now, where it says keeping grounded, connected to the earth, and shields you against negative energies, but encourages growth, Death card. And then with the Temperance reversed, it really feels like a very personal and profound healing that you're going through, that you want to protect. You want to keep it to yourself. You want to move through this in a way that really honors your own unique unfolding. There's something very unique and special to you that can't be dictated by outside perceptions or ideals, or someone else trying to control you, or the situation, or how you grow. This is very personal and unique to you. Whatever transformation is going on in your world, it's special and it's for you only. And it kind of brings me to this card now, Your Little Island, from the Lonely Woods Tarot, Lonely Woods Oracle, Into the Lonely Woods. I'll get to that in a moment, I feel, but your little island, like you're an island unto yourself. And I feel that in this energy here, like this is a time for you to move through something or a change, a transformation on your own terms, supporting your unique imprint. There's something about that here, like it's a self-actualization feeling. It's becoming, yeah, let's go into Your Little Island. There are times when we only know who we are thus far in relation to the ways other people experience us to be. In the true knowing of ourselves, in the true unfurling of our potentials, we must step outside relationship with others for a time to create a relationship with ourselves. This is not loneliness. This is the true deep work of the becoming self, of the beckoning yearning to know the world on your own terms. These are the exact words I've just used as well. It's perfect. Even simply through the senses, take time away from the ways others control who you are. Become an island. Offer that alone time to your deepest self and experience the world through the unfiltered truth of the self you are still becoming. It's not a time to be rushed. It's a time to be savored, coming back to the King of Pentacles. Like, it's definitely a time to savor. Loving that. And the pleasure, like really, like enjoy this moment. Even if it has its challenges, there's something really personal that is full of love and gratitude for you right now. In the outcome energy, we have the Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. Foundational energy. You saw 444 before. We have now the Four of Pentacles. This person is protecting their heart. They may feel a little blocked from their heart at times, but you're being guided to open your heart, to receive love, to give love. But also I'm coming back to that protective energy. There's something you want to protect. There's something you want to keep close to your chest. For some of you, this is a financial message of being a little more conservative right now, saving your money, not spending too much or overindulging in areas, but really putting your money where it needs to be, prioritizing. There's a shift in your priorities here with the Temperance reversed and Death card. I can see that very strongly, and it's something that just feels so wholesome and guided. So you're following your own inner guidance. There's a lot of strong psychic messages and intuitive feelings and clairsentience here. Your clairsentience may be really, really growing. You may be picking up on a lot of things that other people are throwing out there, or maybe that may be part of why you want to protect your energy, because you're very sensitive right now, potentially picking up on lots of different energy and needing to sort of just be plugged into yourself. There is a very loving person here in your world, I do feel. This can be a mother, a sister, a friend, a partner. Doesn't have to be feminine, can be a father, a brother, but there's definitely someone who loves you and cares about you here. Or this can also be your own love as well. This can be you having a lot of love for somebody. There's spiritual guidance and spiritual awareness, spiritual learning. So some of you might be, I've got the Page of Swords, but above that Ace of Swords, there's definitely a lot of education in this, I do feel. Like you're putting in the groundwork to learn something, you're putting things to the test, you're just self-developing in a beautiful way, in a way that is soft. There's a lot of nice things coming your way. Look, the High Priestess actually has a computer. Some of you might be literally studying online or studying something. Maybe you're studying astrology. We've got the moon here. You may be studying the tarot. It could be anything else, but the High Priestess is the great mysteries. So something esoteric potentially. You may be dabbling, learning, developing. I'm getting here like learning how to read. For some of you, maybe like putting a bit more practice into your reading abilities. I'm feeling like water scrying when I see this. Scrying of any kind though, really. Some of you might be reading the runes or the charms or just reading energy. There's a lot of psychic development here. And protection from psychic attack if that's necessary. If you feel that that's necessary, then that may be needed as well here. So let's go up to the Oracle cards where you have the card Psyche, and I'll read the little story on the back. The story of Psyche tells of a mortal woman taken to a mysterious castle to be married to a fierce dragon. Her husband comes to her in the middle of the night, and she falls in love with him, told that she must never look upon his face. She disobeys his injunction and finds that her husband is really Eros, the god of love. When he awakens, he flies away, leaving her forever. Psyche roams far and wide trying to find Eros. She goes to his mother, Aphrodite, who gives her 4 tasks to complete, each seemingly impossible. The final task requires her to descend into Hades and retrieve a box of beauty. Through the process of meeting the challenges of her tasks and integrating her experiences, Psyche grows from an innocent young girl into a mature goddess. Psyche is a rich reminder of our imperative to grow. She reminds us that the process of life takes us into dark places as well as light, just as the butterfly emerges from the dark chrysalis into the light. And you can really see that in this, the temperance and the death, and just like what you don't see coming is actually a profound change and coming out of darkness and into the light. So we saw the little island. We also have the card, She Sleeps with the Stars. I'm just going to get the little meaning from that from the book, but it's a beautiful energy. I feel like when you're sleeping, you are getting a lot of healing. This is also the moon is similar to the High Priestess. Some of you are learning a lot about the stars, astrology, the mysteries. You could be learning all sorts of different things right now, and you're very encouraged to do that. I think you're absorbing a lot when you're sleeping. I feel like your dreams might have some strong messages right now as well. Maybe you want to journal some of those. But the gist meaning of this card is connect with starlight, sleep under the stars. The night has wisdom for you. Maybe it's nighttime that you're getting a bit of study done, or you're doing a bit of research. Maybe you're switching out gaming or something like that, for something more like knowledge-based, sort of filling you with more information. Find your answers within the stars, the presence of the night goddess. And we saw the card pleasure, and now we have from your personal power at this time is that you are a healer. And I like she's holding her heart chakra, so it may be the heart chakra that you're healing right now. It may be somebody else's heart chakra you're healing. Especially with this Queen of Cups here, this is a very healing, beautiful, loving woman or man, does not matter. Your personal power right now is that you are a healer, and maybe it's time for you to acknowledge that or step into that in some way or another, providing healing for yourself, providing healing for others. And then 3 tea leaf oracles to finish your reading. You have the wishbone with a wish is granted. You have dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Also with dolphins, I get this, especially the crystal of the control, the gaming control is like fun, soulmates, playfulness. Dolphins are very playful. And then the card is career, we saw before as well. So career might be something very highlighted for you right now, maybe having more fun with your career. There may be a wish granted within the career space. It may be also about just slowing down and enjoying your job, no matter what it is, even if it's not the dream job or something like this. There's something worth in slowing down and enjoying and being very present for. Maybe it'll help you shift the way you feel about things. Maybe it'll shift the results of your work, just to like try and shift your perception around it, and just, yeah, like I'm actually getting like some Ennies, like, I don't know if it's like a stigma or something you have around the work you do, or you may be a little hard on yourself, something like this. So it'd be nice to just, yeah, like I'm coming back to this now. I'm feeling called to pick these up. Like shift that way of thinking and see something you're doing is actually as a gift. Maybe you want to be a reader or a healer, or something you're working and striving towards, but right now you may work in a coffee shop or something, like, and maybe you're sick of dealing with people that are cranky or something like this, but try and be the light, or try and shift the way you're viewing it to have a little fun with it. Maybe find a way to be a little more creative in what you do, or appreciate it in some way, or even if it's just seeing it as a stepping stone to get you where you want to be, appreciating it for the stepping stone, the lily pad that it is, empowering yourself through that. Because it's all an inside job is what I'm getting as well for that message. That may not be for everyone, but that is what it is. So group 1, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance for this week. If you'd like a private reading, I will be opening up August soon, and I will make a post when I do. As always, take care group 1, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye. Hey group 2, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the chocolate calcite, then this is going to be your reading. The pyramid here. So chocolate calcite is a wonderful stone to help increase your awareness for opportunities of personal growth, and it also is a good stone to support you following your heart's desires, increasing your happiness. It's a happiness stone. It's a stone that leads you towards your happiness. Even if things are challenging, and there's clearly the message there is that within your challenges are opportunities for personal growth that lead you towards a happy outcome. So, group 2, some of the energies here in your reading. Sorry, I'm just a little coming down with something potentially, but I'm good. So if you hear my voice is a little different, or I'm coughing, then it's because I've got something like trying to take hold, but we're having none of that. Robust immune system and lots of remedies. So jumping straight in for group 2, we have here, I just saw 111 there. The numbers may be significant for you. This time you might be seeing lots of numbers, but we've got Aries, Taurus, Leo here. Cancer is here as well. We've got Scorpio and Aquarius, Libra also. So those are the main signs in this reading. It could be yourself, someone you deal with, part of your chart activated, but doesn't matter too much. So let's jump straight in with the past energy. Interesting energy here. We have got the Emperor, the Hierophant, we've got the Four of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So in this energy, I can see here that some of you have come up against an authority, and it may be a little bit of a challenge for you in the recent past. Just also seeing here that we've got like I'm getting that this was, whatever's happened was meant to go the way that it did. In the past, you may have been dealing with a masculine energy that sort of maybe tried to control you or control a situation to their benefit. And you've taken rest from this situation, you've pulled yourself away from it, you have stopped plugging into it and feeding it your own energy, you've been thinking about how to handle it, what to do, what to learn from the situation. It's interesting, we've got the Emperor and the Hierophant, because naturally in the Fool's journey, that is how it goes, the Emperor then to the Hierophant. It's where you sort of like leave the confines of your parents, your father, and all that they taught you, and sort of find your own place in society and a place in the world. And so maybe it's literally that. For some of you, you may have been like stepping away from some sort of conformity or like arrangement, agreement, contract, or situation, relationship, something that has had you feeling a little confined, and you've taken a bit of time out here with the Four of Swords. There's definitely this past energy. You've withdrawn from something. For some of you, literally studying here, study is very important to you in the past, and it may still be. You're figuring out how to create your own abundance, how to, I get a few different things here, and some of this is a person you're dealing with. For some of you, it's more about like your own levels of growth and like where you're at in your life, what you've come through, where you're going. There's a lot here that says that you are changing. You have gone through something that has caused a lot of change in you, in your life, and how you handle things. You may have been, definitely this indication of she's frozen in an ice block here. So for some of you, you may have frozen something, like frozen yourself in a situation. Maybe you're feeling cold towards someone or something, or the way things have gone. Maybe you've reflected on the past a bit and the way things have gone. You've reflected and learned so much about yourself, but there's maybe some resentment there as well for some of you. Maybe not everyone, but there may be for some of you some resentment. And in the current energy of the King of Pentacles, though, we're seeing an abundance around you in some form. There's some sort of support here. This could be from yourself, it could be from another. It could be that you're doing well with your business, or that you are feeling like you're able to provide in one way or another, or somebody is helping you with something. This could be a professional you're engaging with right now that needs to help you or can help you with the funding for something, or with the process, or with achieving some sort of goal. I do feel for a lot of you, there's a lot of like, when I look at this, I'm getting that you're the Four of Swords and maybe even the Hierophant here at times, but I'm feeling the Emperor and the King of Pentacles as someone else. This could be your father, it could be the father of your children, it could be your ex, it could be your partner, it could be a feminine as well, even though it's very masculine energy. There could be a feminine that's in their masculine. It's definitely an interesting time for you, with maybe more than one character that's playing a role in your life right now that has a different impact on you. And I think you're sort of taking it all in a sense, but just leaving what you don't need. Like, I feel like I'm getting a bit of a stock take feeling now when I connect this. I don't know what's going on with my eyes suddenly. They feel like, not tired, but I feel like I've got a lot of stuff in my eyes. I'm not sure what that is, because it wasn't like that until I hit play. So I don't know if you've got something in your eyes. Someone out there is like, yeah, I've got an eyelash I've been trying to get out for an hour. It's funny how we can really connect in that way. I feel like things are looking up for you, whatever this is. Like you're taking your power back, or earning more authority in your own journey. You're doing what's required to get your ducks in order, in a row. I mean, at times you're probably feeling quite debilitated and tired and don't really want to engage or do anything, but you know you need to. You could be doing paperwork and filling things out, studying, trying to do what you can to move things forward. But then there's times when you just need to stop and rest, and that's okay too. In the week ahead, you've got the Six of Six of, I don't know what I'm talking about. You've got the Sun here. The Sun is a very positive energy. We know that it is the happiest card in the tarot. It is about illumination. You've got the Three of Pentacles here as well. So when I saw this, I got a yes. So I don't know if there's a question or something you're waiting to hear from someone this week, but when you hear from this person or find these results or get the answer that you might be waiting for, if that is for you, it is a yes. Somebody is going to work with you. There's going to be a collaboration. Things are going to work. There is some sort of yes coming your way. And the lily pads always make me think of like to leap to the next level. When I see a lily pad, I always think of it as like a bit of a stepping stone. So I feel like collaborating, working with someone, or having maybe even this King of Pentacles, if that's who it is, some sort of financial support or something, it's going to help you leap to the next level or take you where you need to go. Somebody's got the expertise for you, that wants to support you on your journey, that wants to work with you, wants to see you expand, wants to help you get the results you're after. You have the Three of Wands next. So Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. These results are going to take some time to come in. It's not a quick journey. It's something you need to invest in. It's something you need to show up for, and everyone else is showing up that's involved. So it's good. It's a positive thing, but it's something that takes some time. We've got the Magician next as well. So this week I feel like you are just like getting your ducks in order again. So, you know, getting your ducks all in a row. You're lining things up, you're getting organized, you're doing what's required. And again, I'm coming back to the Four of Swords, feeling like, some days you just, you know, you might just want to be done with it or just need a rest. And I really do feel here that you persevere in this energy. You've got the support. You've got the resources here. The resources coming, there's something about resources coming in for you. There's support here for you. You're making things happen. You're ticking off the boxes. You're getting it done. That's what it feels like. You're very responsible this week with the things you're moving forward with. Some things are going to take time, like I said, but for the most part, you are driving things forward. Magician carries on into the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So even more emphasis on driving things forward. For some of you, there may be travel here with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Some of you might be going flying somewhere. You might be driving somewhere. There's some sort of travel involved in your weekend, potentially for many of you connecting. Obviously not everyone. For some of you, the travel is more about driving your life forward in some way, making progress, making strides. There's a lot of information here for you as well. So there may be communication back and forwards, learning new things, connecting with new people. There's something about communication back and forwards. So definitely feeling that. For some of you, this is a difficult communication that you need to have with somebody, and it may be like firing back and forward with somebody. But you are in the control seat, so it's about how you respond and engage, whoever that's for. You like see how she's sort of like trying to control these wands that are coming out of a volcano. It's like only grab the one that you need to grab. Don't grab a hold of everything. There's a lot of heat in this situation for some of you, but you are in the control seat. Don't let it control you. Don't let your emotions override the situation. You've got intellect and experience. Okay. Into the challenge, we've got the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords. This is interesting. Look, obviously you've got like anticipating a volcano eruption here in the future with the Two of Wands here. So the challenge might be that you're anticipating a bit of an eruption from somebody, or you're anticipating, you don't know how something's going to turn out, or how someone's going to react, or how something's going to be. That's what I'm feeling for this one here. But in the same token, you are sharpening your sword, you're getting yourself organized, you're doing what you need to do. I'm getting the whole, you know, crossing your T's, dotting your I's. There's a lot here about organization, responsibility, and getting your ducks in order again. So there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders at this time, potentially. There's things that are required of you. Maybe you're studying as well. Page of Swords is a studying card, is a card of the student, with thirst for knowledge, curiosity, wanting to learn more. It's in the challenge area, so maybe some of you wanting to study, but you're not actually able to do that right now, or maybe you're needing to study and not finding the time. This could be a lot of different things for you. Maybe you're turning your back a little bit on something you were once very invested in, but now you need to go in a different direction, or you're needing to tend to something, and then you can get back to it. There's a lot that this could be for you. For some of you, you're dropping the curiosity and interest in an area. For some of you, there's something maybe you needed to check on someone from time to time, and you're just not doing it anymore. You're pulling your energy back. You're taking that focus somewhere else. maybe that's challenging to do that because it's in the area of challenge. I feel a little congested in my brain. I very rarely get sick. If I do, it just comes in a little bit, and I'll take some natural remedies and it will clear right away. So I'm hoping that's the case again here. Okay, I think that's all I'm getting from that for now. In the area of what will help with this challenge, you've got Death and you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Death here, we can see these animals there's been an oil spill and they are needing to be rescued. They're needing to be cleaned of all this contamination and pollution. So maybe that's part of what is going to help you right now, is just clearing out the pollution. Maybe you're needing a literal detox. Maybe you are needing to remove yourself from toxic people, situations and energy. Heal yourself, look after yourself. But there's big change here. And see how she's like very carefully taking notes as well. It's like, I think this is an important time to pay attention to the changes that are happening in your world and go with them. Go with them, go with the flow nice and gently. There's no push and rush here. Nothing here is rushed. I mean, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands is a bit of quick things happening in action, but everything else sort of looks a little bit like an organic unfolding. You can't push things that won't be pushed. A lot of things have their own timing in this situation in your world right now. Some things are happening quickly and others are not. But I like that she's taking notes, she's prepared, she's ready. This is an organization energy, so maybe getting your space organized, getting your life organized, getting your routine organized, getting your calendar filled with the appointments you need to do, to-do lists. This sort of energy is here. Changes are being made, letting go of things that are not good for you and sort of steering yourself in a direction of filling your time with things that are good for you. I think there's something about taking notes here though. Maybe it's something to do with an ending with the Death card here as well. Like maybe you're needing to, I don't know, analyze the way things are unfolding so that you can grow in a direction that suits you. Underlying energy I'm going to go to now is the Page of Pentacles, and underneath that is actually the Eight of Cups. So something you walked away from does bring you joy in the long run, whether it's now or later. There's something you've walked away from and now you have joy, or soon you will have joy. Soon you'll have an opportunity to cherish something. Look how happy she is to hold this coin. Look at the rainbow symbolizing that the storm has passed. You've had to walk away. And that's the underlying energy, is walking away and rebuilding your life, maybe walking away and embracing new opportunities, walking away and finding your joy. In the area of what you don't see coming, we have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups. What you don't see coming is clear and honest communication here, support, emotional support potentially from, this can be a partner, a loved one, a friend. Doesn't have to be masculine. I mean, a male, it can be masculine energy, somebody who's quite grounded in their experiences. This can be artistic energy as well, somebody who's, what you don't see coming potentially is somebody who has the right words for you, or has the support for you, has the understanding for your situation, that can really be there for you in one way or another. Six of Wands is a victory card. What you don't see coming is good news about a victory, or this could be a potential love interest for some of you. This could be what you don't see coming is a very beautiful, loving man here, or person that sees you for who you are, and is very proud to be with you and loves you. They're very attracted to you. If that is your message, you'll feel it. Even if it's not come in yet, it's what you don't see coming. So for some of you that are single out there and open to that type of thing, it may be something you don't see coming right now, is a very loving partnership or support. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be support in another sense. Somebody sees you and what you are worth, what you desire, what you need, and can give it to you. A lot of clarity is coming in. Oh dear. I refuse to go down with this ship. All right. In the outcome of the tarot, we have got the King of Wands, we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Star, and Justice. So definitely here with the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. But what did I see here? I felt like I heard the word cunning when I pulled this card. So I think this is your energy, and maybe the outcome is that you are very cunning in how you deal with something. You're very, there's something about being really witty or smart, or having something figured out, having a game plan or a battle plan or something here feels like the message here. Like, things that require careful balance with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's something that you must approach with care. There's something you must navigate that, like, at this point I'm like, I know there's a lot more messages than I'm probably able to grab right now, because I feel like my health is like not at its peak today. But let's just do our best, you know. Oh, goodness. The King of Wands is a visionary. It's leadership. It's charting your own course. And I feel like this King of the Sharks type thing. Like, maybe you're going to have to be a bit of a shark in this situation and lead the way, or, you know, getting like a grabbing your own, you know, if you want something, take it, that type of thing. That might be implying to this situation. If there's something you need, whether it's respect or an opportunity, something here, like you want it, you need to take it. That's actually bringing you back to Calcite with, like, becoming aware of opportunities for growth or opportunities to bring you happiness. Two of Pentacles is feeling like there's a lot to juggle. You've got a lot of responsibilities here. Maybe between the old and the new. Maybe you're feeling like you know, dealing with so many different things that if anything else is put on your plate, it might knock you off balance right now. So you're needing to prioritize and just keep things as balanced as possible. And with the Star and the Justice card, it shows me that there's a really positive outcome with things coming into the balance. You have hope that there is going to be justice, or I'm hearing restoration of justice potentially. The scales will balance. I just feel like there's, when I look at this card, there's clearly like I'm seeing a maze in the bottom there. So it's like maybe you felt like you had to go through a maze to get to this point. Maybe dealing with some clowns along the way, these clownfish. But I don't know why I'm hearing knowledge and facts. I don't know what that's about. Knowledge and facts. Maybe that's what supports you. You can trust that things are aligning as they're supposed to. The scales will rebalance if there's been an injustice in the situation in your life. That you can really trust that navigating this is like, it needs careful handling right now, but it is actually all going to work out. You need not worry. You may be worried, but you don't need to worry. There's a lot of change happening in your outcome. But you've got what it takes to direct this in a way that benefits you. You're the King of Wands here, I'm feeling. You've got the ability to manifest the outcome you desire. Magician in the Chariot here. You're steering this in the way I'm getting like you maybe needing to get into the driver's seat, or recently have gotten into the driver's seat after maybe avoiding something, or I don't know. Yeah, I feel a little foggy, like group 1 I felt a little bit more on fire, very clear in the message, and maybe it's because the day's going on and I'm just like, ready for a rest now. Or maybe it's that you're feeling a little bit uncertain and foggy, I don't know, I'm not sure. But anyway, let's continue to the oracle cards we have from the Goddess Knowledge cards. We have Changing Woman, and I'll read the little story on the back for you. Changing Woman, maybe you are changing, right? I can see that in the tarot here, but Changing Woman is perhaps the most revered of deities among the Native Americans of the southwestern United States. She is a wholly benevolent figure, for it is Changing Woman who gives people their abundance and who provides the teachings that allow them to live in harmony with all things. In the initiation ceremony of Navajo women, the initiate takes in the power of Changing Woman so that she might learn the values of love, hospitality, and generosity, and know that she herself is a source of food and harmony. Changing Woman receives her name because she can change at will from a baby to a girl to a young woman to an old woman and then back again. Very much alive today, she is tremendously nourishing goddess who teaches the wisdom of nature and the cycles of birth and death. Definitely, I see how that relates to your situation and that you are going through some pretty big change here. In the Lonely Woods Oracle, you have to walk the lonesome road. I'll read this for you. Foolish, they say, to walk this strange path. Loneliness will become your only companion, they say. As you take those first steps on the lonesome road to your own self. This is not adventure, no indulgence, no needless seeking. This is a pilgrimage of the soul. And the time you spend on this path you have chosen, which truly has chosen you, may make you weary. There could be doubt, and there will be moments where your only companion is the voice inside your head. And that is the point. For when you hear that voice clearly, for almost the first time, listen. Speak with it. See what you have been saying to yourself, and with each footstep, watch the words become more encouraging, loving, and filled with self-love. Kind of get that coming back to the King of Wands and like stepping in the driver's seat, doing something for yourself, being the one in control here. You have from the Solitary Witch. Interesting that I chose these decks too. Lonely Woods, Solitary Witch. Maybe you really feel like there's something, I'm hearing a battle just now that you're having to go on your own, or there's something about, maybe you've been through a battle on your own. And that's why there's like help and support coming in for you with this Three of Pentacles and the Sun and the Magician and Chariot. Like there's, you've clearly gone through something on your own here, and it's time for you to, well, for some of you, of course, there's still a lot to learn on your own, but there's definitely support coming in. All right. Oh, as this shines on the table, I am supported with your personal power at this time. You're supported not only by angels and angelic benevolent beings, but also clearly by people within your society, I'm feeling. Family, friends, community. And we have a Samhain sending. I'll just read the gist part, the meaning. And it is a messenger or a message to call you back to your true work. A beautiful break from routine comes to an end. What has been gifted will stay with you always. An enriching time, preparing for a serious period, earnest work, responsibilities that are also a joy, a reminder of where your heart lies. You have from the Sacred Destiny 2 cards, Security and Flow. And when I saw these two together, I just got this message of faith. Like, just have faith. I don't know what it's about, but you will. There's something you're needing to have faith in, that things are going to be okay. You are secure, you are safe, and that things will flow in the way they are supposed to. Go with the flow, don't resist. But anyway, we'll go and read for you. Security. You are safe and protected no matter what is occurring in your life. You are in safe hands. Those in the realm of spirit are watching over you. You can relax and let go. Once you've taken measures to protect yourself and those you love, such as making sure everyone has their seatbelt on in the car, making sure your insurance is paid on time, or replacing the filter on your heating unit, then let go. If you have been hypervigilant lately, take a break, relax, know that all is well. You can turn it all over to the Creator. And then flow. Flow. There are times to hold on tight to the shore, and there are times to enter the flow. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. Watch for signs and follow them. Don't resist. When you go with the flow, your life force expands and healing on all levels abound. This is also a time to release old limiting patterns, forgive and let go of the need to be right about your beliefs. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're being too self-critical or judgmental. When you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you will find blessings surrounding you. You will enter into a state of grace and healing will abound. Trust that you are supported. And then from the same deck, we also had I Follow My Heart. She is blindfolded, but it's that sense of trust that is required here, and faith. Libra's energy there, actually. I didn't see that before, but we've already said Libra. And then we have some tea leaf oracles to finish your reading. And one is scissors, with disappointment in some affair. You have a fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. It could also be talking about the fairness and justice, somebody who is fair. And then you have broom, a new home and a new attitude. Some of you could be sweeping out the home, putting in fresh energy, but some of you, yeah, quite literally moving to a new home. You can see with the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, there's definitely potential for that here. So group 2, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope that it has given you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance in this situation. If you'd like a private reading, I'm yet to open up August, but I will soon, and I'll make an announcement when I do. And yeah, look forward to reading for you all again next week. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Strawberry Quartz Pussycat, then this will be for you. Strawberry Quartz is a powerful love vibrational crystal, and it is very supportive in times of change. It's supportive when there is stress around the idea of change or letting go, things like that. Maybe a cat is a companion to you as well. If you like that, it might be nice. If you have a little pussy cat, hold them close. Maybe you're thinking of getting a cat. Highly recommend. Okay, group 3, let's jump in. Some of the energy in your reading is Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, and Libra. All here. What is that? I feel like Aquarius energy when I look at that. Anyway, let's jump into the past energy as with your reading, and we're starting out with the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So for your past situation, things are improving or have improved from a place of feeling the lack. Five of Pentacles, feeling abandoned, feeling left in the cold. Maybe there was a rejection. Maybe you've rejected a situation. Maybe you've found out that something you've invested your time or money or energy into has not paid you how you hoped it would, or returned its value back to you, the value you put into it. It could be that you have come to some realizations about yourself or about another or about a relationship, and it's a little unsatisfying. You're not happy with the results. There's a lack here in some way or another. Some of you may be feeling under the weather. I'm definitely feeling a little under the weather, so if I'm coughing or sounding a little different today, there's something trying to get me, but I won't let it. So Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, I mean, look at the card. The person is a little bit sad. At first I thought they were crying, so maybe you've had some tears over a situation. But then the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles shows me that, you know, you're very much getting yourself ready to look forward to a new beginning. And you may teeter between the two. That's probably why the Two of Pentacles is in the center, where one minute you're feeling the lack and that things aren't working out and that you can't do it, or you haven't got what it takes, or you can't afford it, or whatever this is. You haven't got the energy, the time, the money, whatever it is. You may not feel good enough in a situation. Or maybe you didn't feel good enough in the past in a situation. But with the Ace of Pentacles in your current energy, it shows that you are nurturing a new beginning at this time. So maybe what you went through was a relationship that didn't see your value, you know, and maybe now you're ready to value yourself and start again. Or maybe you were in a job that was soul-sucking and not paying you correctly or something, you know, and now you're deciding to go somewhere else, to value yourself higher, to look after yourself, to make the necessary changes. Whatever this is, there's a lot of reflection here. And accountability and responsibility, like there's a lot here. Two of Pentacles can mean like numerous things here. I'm feeling for a lot of you it is about, well, he's got a lot of pentacles on his shirt. For some of you it's about like manifesting more money, or getting yourself in a better position, or finding something that will I'm hearing satiate you physically. So maybe you're needing validation or comfort from an external source or from the physical world, something to show up in your world. Maybe that's what you're manifesting. For some of you, it's that you have, I'm getting like a bit of instability at times. Maybe one minute you're feeling great, and then and you know you got this, you're ready for a new beginning, you're feeling optimistic and positive, but then other times not so much. And it's like a bit of a up and down journey for you in the past here. In the week ahead, or current energy into the week ahead, we have the King of Swords, then we have the Nine of Cups. We also have the World, which is an interesting combination. For some of you, you are the King of Swords, you've asserted a boundary or you've spoken your truth. For others, this could be someone else. Whether it's your energy or someone else's energy, I do feel a bit of harshness here. So somebody has been a little bit harsh, or maybe they've needed to be, maybe it was unwarranted. You'll be the judge of that. But the King of Swords here feels very, a lot of conviction in what they've said. They are, I'm getting a clear energy from this person. So if it's you or someone else, whoever it is, even if what they said was harsh, it is their truth and they're sticking to it. Or there's something about this energy that's very direct, assertive and clear. They are not confused by the situation. Maybe this is, like I said, maybe it's you, maybe it's someone else, but there's definitely some energy here that's feeling like they're in the control seat. Maybe they're taking their power back. I'm not sure. They're saying and acting in a way that will bring them their wish fulfillment. This week there is wish fulfillment. This could be you. You could have strong, clear boundaries, getting ready to move forward. Maybe you're cutting some cords. Oh dear. But you can see how happy she is in the Nine of Cups though. There's a lot of wish fulfillment coming in this week, and with the World card you're completing a cycle. So it's, for some of you it's asserting boundaries, or you know, making hard decisions, calling the shots, doing what's required to move yourself towards a more prosperous time for you, to find your wish fulfillment, to receive. This week there is some sort of wish fulfillment happening. And that wish fulfillment is contained within the closing of an old chapter. So there's a new chapter beginning when we see this card as well, because the World is all about the ending, but also a new beginning. And then you have the Knight of Cups coming in, and sitting above that is the card New Beginnings. So for some of you, you have somebody coming in. It could be very well this week that they come in. It could be a little further in the future, I'm not sure. But there is somebody here with the Knight of Cups that I'm hearing fancies you, okay? That could, it doesn't have to, someone out there, yes, it is romantic. For others, it may not be. It may be friendship. It may be an opportunity. It may be like an artistic, creative endeavor that you begin. It could be just a moment of fun, having a good time with friends. There's the Knight of Cups can be so many things. But there is somebody here for some people out there, or at least one person watching this, that there is somebody coming your way. After you close out a cycle, get back in touch with your own wish fulfillment, you've gone through it. You've moved through a lot. And not to say that the healing is done, I still feel like there's a bit of healing to be done here, and self-care and a lot of hard work. Maybe you're still dealing with some people of the past or harsher energies, but for right now it's time to focus on your new beginning and what is going to make you happy, finding forgiveness and being hopeful for the future. After the Knight of Cups, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, there was one message, this is not for everyone, definitely for one person though. I got this energy of like not wasting your time on anything that doesn't meet the mark for you. You know, if this is in dating and relationships, and it's like not taking small offers, they've really got to show you their interest and be on your same page as you before you'll even take any consideration. And maybe you used to consider people out of loneliness or desperation or wanting connection and accepting things that were less than what you're worth and what you deserve, and you're just stopping that cycle. That's never going to be repeated for you. Like I said, that's not for everyone, but I do feel that's a message for someone listening today. That there is, you're outgrowing an old cycle of what it is you're willing to accept. And it doesn't even have to be in relationships and romance, but there is that vibe there. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I feel like when I look at all this, you're rocketing towards a new future. There's new opportunities. You're taking the time to nurture yourself. The things that you want are a way off yet, though, I do feel. There is some wish fulfillment here, but I also feel like there's the bigger things that you want are a little way off at this time. Things are just beginning. The seeds are just being planted. It's new. Whatever this energy is, it's new. You're still sort of dealing with the old. You're ready to get into the new. The things you want are on the horizon. Seven of Pentacles is an investment card. It shows spending time and not really seeing the results for a while, and that's to be expected, I feel. But at the same time, you're very enthusiastic and driving forward with what you want, going after what you want. Lots of conversations here. I actually want to have a little, yeah, okay. So I was feeling with this Knight of Swords like there's a bit of painful energy in there for someone. I've just split the deck and it's revealed the Three of Swords. It's also revealed the Ten of Swords underneath that as well. So for some of you, you may be dealing with an ex or something very painful from your past, something that has hurt you, something that is ending. And it's going to take some time to recover from that. New offers may be coming in, but you're still dealing with something from the past. It could be family related, but there's been a lot of pain here. And it's coming up later in the week because you are in this in-between stage right now of the past and your new beginning. And it is a time to really nurture yourself and look after yourself. I'm getting a real importance around healthy eating so that you can give your brain, your energy, your emotions a fighting chance to feel good. If that's a message for you, you'll know. Others that are already eating well, then keep it up, because it's really important that you fuel yourself with good food that gives your mood and your emotions a fighting chance to be happy and find clarity, to detox your body from heaviness. I'm feeling like there's something about giving yourself a fighting chance and looking after yourself. I'm seeing a shift. I actually heard shift in weight. So someone listening to this may be going through a journey of changing their health routines and finding that they have a shift in their weight and they're feeling lighter, they're feeling more flexible and agile. I get like when I look at this, there's either a nice person in a situation. This could be two other people from you, or it could be you and another, where there's like one nice person who comes from the heart, is very compassionate and kind, understanding, and then there's someone else who's defensive and reactive and a little emotionally or mentally immature. And I don't know which one you are. You will. This could be two people coming your way. I just saw 1111. Numbers are a thing for you. But this week you might be done dealing with someone's games, or stop engaging in your own games. Reclaiming sovereignty here. What have we got? King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. You're looking to long-term success. I feel like if things haven't worked in the past, if there's been unhealthy patterns in relationships or within your own behavior, it's something that you're like, no, it's not conducive with the life I want to create. I'm ready to do some healing, or I'm ready to move out of this or forward. In the area of challenge, we have the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. The challenge may be, this could be a marriage relationship that is changing. This could be moving into separation and doing things on your own. This could be so many different things. There is the challenge here, though, is that things are not going to stay the same as they used to. Changes here, changes probably already happened. And it's about dealing with this change and this new beginning and not taking it all on your shoulders as a big, heavy burden, but rather looking at how you can navigate this with surrender and grace and trust and faith, and doing what you can, again, to give yourself a fighting chance. There's something about heaviness here. Is it within the body? Is it within the heart? Is it within the mind? Is it within your energy field? There is heaviness here. And it's like maybe you're feeling trapped, and like there's I kind of get, for some of you, there's like something really heavy to move out of, but you're doing what you can to do so. Maybe it's about engaging with some help with the Hierophant here, or getting some sort of support to like choose a new path, or to take a new path, and how to navigate that new path with the Two of Wands. You're at a crossroads. It may be really challenging to accept this crossroads, but there's a lot to gain. There's a lot to gain here. How to help with your challenge? We have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Gentleness, kindness, understanding and compassion, following your passion, following your dreams, following your intuition, being creative, creatively expressing yourself, finding things that make you tick or make you feel good and engaging in them, exercise practices, dancing, creative expression of all kinds, parenting, mothering, nurturing friendships, having conversations, getting new ideas, being inspired. All of these things are going to be really supportive with your challenge right now. I feel like you're needing guidance or inspiration from somebody or something. to soften, to forgive, to understand. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm getting all the messages as well as I could today because I am like kind of under the weather, but I'm showing up and trying my best. But it does feel a little like I'm definitely not giving all that I could, and I'm aware of that, so I'll mention it. With the Lotus in the cup here, I do feel like there's an awakening of your emotions and an evolution of your emotion responses, or like healing your emotions, healing your heart, connecting deeper to your intuition, letting spirit in, following the guidance. Is this coming from love or is this coming from fear is a question that you might want to ask yourself from time to time, whether that's thoughts or responses. Am I trying to control this situation out of fear, or am I in love right now? Reclaim your magic, reclaim your power, support growth. I'm hearing be kind to yourself maybe. In the area of what you don't see coming, we have a lot of major arcanas actually coming up in the outcome and here, so you can see that Spirit's got a lot to do with what's going on for you. If it feels out of your control, you're going to have to lean into Spirit and trust. What you don't see coming is the Justice, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, it's that you're going to be going on your own with a certain journey to find your own justice, to find your own balance, to find your own truth, to correct things or to amend things is something you're going to have to do on your own. You are capable of doing this on your own. You are beautiful. You are abundant. You have support. You've got all that you need. You really do. But it's a matter of turning within and finding that lantern, that answer, those answers from Spirit, from yourself, not from external sources. Although I do think support could be good for some of you, there's a lot here to do on your own. What you don't see coming is a journey on your own and getting in touch with yourself again, like enjoying your own company and finding out, like I said this before, things that make you tick, things that make you feel good. Independence. Creating more abundance in your life. Beautifying yourself. I see a glow up happening here that you don't see coming. Someone is going to be making changes and bringing more balance into their life, seeing the truth more clearly, getting the answers, listening to it, following it, and finding that they turn themselves into something even more beautiful. Not just on the outside, aesthetically beautiful, but on the inside. In the outcome, you have three major arcanas with the High Priestess, the Hanged Man, and Death. This is definitely a time to trust. It's a massive message of trusting. Not all that is going on here you will understand or be able to surrender to easily, but you can trust that this change and transformation that is happening for you is meant to be happening for you at this time. And that you may feel stuck and you may feel uncertain and you may wish you had more answers than you do. You may wish a lot of things, but for right now it's showing that the changes that are happening for you are happening for you. I feel like a lot of strength is to be gained from this situation. You are to be, I'm hearing, to be born again. There's a lot of wisdom within you. You are connected to Spirit. You are connected to the messages. The outcome shows that you are infinitely guided. Your intuition seems to be very on point at the moment, and maybe it's helping you change your thoughts, or maybe it's helping you transform something, a perception around something, to look at something differently, to accept something, and then turn the situation to your advantage. Which kind of goes back to the past energy as well. So maybe you're going through cycles of this. So let's go to the Oracle cards. See, part of me feels like none of this is going to resonate because I'm not feeling very on. Like I'm feeling hazily connected, but because I'm not well, I can tell that like it's just a little off. But so if that's the case, you know, catch you next week. But if it resonates, great, fantastic. Oh, I'm going to have a little nap after this. All right, so we have here in the Oracle cards, the Goddess of Knowledge, Morgan Le Fay. I'll read the little story here. Morgan Le Fay is commonly remembered as an enchantress half-sister of King Arthur. She is in fact the great queen goddess, ruler of the mystical island of Avalon, the fortunate island of the blessed dead. Sometimes equated with the ancient Irish warrior goddess Morrigan, she is the Celtic death goddess. As Morgana Fata, she is the controller of destinies and knows the fate of each person. She is noted for her healing powers, her knowledge of healing plants, and her prophetic vision. She is a shaman and she is a shapeshifter, able to take on many forms. Morgan Le Fay represents that deep place of healing magic within each of us, the center where wisdom and healing flow even in the moment of death. That's exactly what this is all about, this combination here. The ambivalence with which she is traditionally represented echoes our own fear of her deep and ancient wisdom. It's interesting. There is a lot of wisdom in this transformation, in this death cycle that you're moving through. You've got what it takes. And I just keep coming back to you're the one who needs to do this, to set yourself free. Okay, you have the card Time to Move On. I'll read from the book for you. There is sorrow when somebody no longer feels the way they once did about you. But know you lit a light in their lives. Even though the time has passed for your tales to entwine, the loosening of the bonds of love need not be bitter. For now you must take your leave to refine who you are next to become. You will not be lost when you follow the darkening path into the unknown. You will wonder, but there are fragments of your soul waiting for you to find them along the way. Be content with the light you carry within and the light you have lit with others. These will be the guides on the mysterious path before you. And that's the outcome again. You may not be seeing this path you walk down clearly. You may be feeling bound to it, stuck to it, like you got no choice. But there's a mystery here. There's a transformation that's promised to you through this journey. Oh dear. Oh. Sorry. We have the card Yule's Night, and I'm just noticing the 9 really standing out, which again is a number of ending of a cycle. I'll get just the gist of it. And it is midwinter solstice, times of difficulty and introversion, the hope of a spring that will soon come, a glimmer of optimism shimmers on the horizon. And then we have, and sometimes she changes. Now I'll also read the gist. Is that the one? Nope. What number is it? Oh, 32. There we go. Yeah, sometimes she changes. A private ritual that reveals aspects of self you may have been unaware of. Finding the elemental part of yourself through immersion in that element. I'm getting earth element for you. Grounding yourself, practical routines, hobbies, healthcare, things like that. Being in the body, dancing, yoga, running, walking, massage, somatic practice, tapping, all sorts of things. Complete self-love, acceptance and acknowledgement, observation and acceptance of new aspects to you of the self, validation through the true seeing of yourself, feeling completely free to be the self that others may not wish to see or validate as even existing, understanding that form is illusory and can be shaped and changed, deeper connection with sensuality, and a desire to move beyond restriction. It's beautiful. You have the card New Beginnings. Your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideas are emerging. Vitality and wide open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. This is a perfect time to begin a new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything, and the time is now. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the Yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt by all. Definitely a new beginning here for you. A time to really nurture yourself and nurture the seeds that you have planted recently. You have your personal power this week, and one is that you are forgiving. I am forgiving. And that you are hopeful for a resplendent future with I am hopeful. So forgiving and acceptance of the past and hopefully looking forward to an abundant and blessed future. There's a lot of mystery on this path ahead for you at this time. You may be feeling a little uncertain. And then with the tea leaf oracle, I can resonate with this one. Fly, a period of ill health or depression. You may be feeling a little under the weather. I mean, that's Five of Pentacles energy as well. It can be ill health or depression, feeling very down, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough. But you're doing what you can to turn that around and nurture this new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. You have four-leaf clover with great good fortune. You have a basket with recognition or reward for merit. And then you have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you shall not cross. Be wary. Could be the Knight of Swords over there. We mentioned that before. So, and I just want to mention the bottom deck energy is the Wheel of Fortune. We even have the Strength card underneath that, so more major arcana. It really shows that what's going on right now is less about the little details, although what you can do to help yourself will be really good in the details, but it's more about the bigger picture of your life, and these, I'm hearing sweeping changes, evolution, destiny unfolding, that type of thing, and having the strength to break old cycles. Looking forward to an abundant future again. Oh, we've got more major arcana, temperance, judgment. We've got the Three of Wands. I feel like there's more insight to be gained with healing and patience. And I'm hearing doing the right thing by yourself, by others, whatever that means for you. So Group 3, that is what I have for you in this reading. If you chose the Strawberry Quartz Pussycat, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance in this situation. If you'd like a private reading, I'll open up August spots soon and I'll make an announcement when I have. And I look forward to reading for you all again next week. Take care, Group 1. Oh, Group 1, Group 3. Maybe you should go and watch Group 1. There might be something there for you. Take care.